Alright, hello everybody, welcome to First Impressions review, everything Pokemon Unite. Also, look at these languages. Only lines and squiggles for 4 in English. I wonder who this was intended for. But yeah, welcome to Pokemon Unite. It's going to be no jokes. It's a serious one. It's going to be no jokes. There's going to be no fun, no joy. So as you can see, please read the terms of service. Just while this is going, we've got an Activision terms of service, you know, side by side. Again, just you get your 4 lines and squiggles in English. You can clearly tell the market, and then you get this. Does it look familiar? Should look familiar to you. Seen it before. Remember that fucking thing from Activision? Those 20 pages of legal from Activision. Oh yeah, there's 20 pages of it. I accidentally pressed the button, but like, you will see that we're not actually allowed to accept until we go through the Chinese side as well. Just look at all this. There's two of these. You gotta read both of them, and there you go. Now you get to the end. And the buttons don't really work. But yeah, welcome to a lesson in futility, because over the course of this review, is that what you want to call it? Review, look at, whatever. We will be doing several comparisons with different companies, and it won't matter. It won't matter, because even if they are exactly the same thing, even if this, please read the privacy note, even if this 20-page document where you've just like fucking sold your house and your car and your next born child and yourself to fucking the Pokemon company, even though it's the same as Activision, no it's not, don't talk about Pokemon that way. As over the course of making this video, over the course of Pokemon Unite coming out, even though it's got shit like this and gambling boxes like in EA, which are clear and blatant and obvious and nobody can hide it, because it's Pokemon. Don't talk shit. Don't talk shit. Oh, we just need your birthday as well. Just tell us when you were born. Don't worry, it's only for the game. Trust us. Trust us, it's only for the game. But yeah, it doesn't matter, because you say to people, oh, it's bad, it's wrong, it's terrible, and you'll get called a bastard, you'll get called an asshole, you'll get called every name under the sun and how you're wrong, because it's Pokemon, because it's a good little boy company. And this is just like, yes, there is some saltiness, I'll admit there's some saltiness, but there's saltiness from the conversations I've had, where it's like I am showing people the problems with the game and the slippery slope, because we've been here so many times. We've been on the fucking spiral so many times. History repeats itself. Marceline, get the clip.
But tell me, what's the one thing you've noticed about the world since you beat me all those hundreds of years ago?
Everything repeats over and over again. No one learns anything, because no one lives long enough to see the pattern, I guess.
But you've lived long enough.
I know, duh.
And you still think this is the right way?
Nobody learns. The wheel continues. Nobody learns. But it's okay, because you've just signed from those 40 pages of terms of service. You've already signed your fucking soul away. So you know, there you go. You might as well just put your name as something appropriate. It don't matter, I'm not going to play this again. But you might as well put your name as something appropriate. They'll be having you dancing in the Cinderace suit soon enough. But it's like, nobody learns. And you say, but you can see the pattern. You can see the pattern. And it's like, we've had several companies that were the golden boys. You know, way back in the day. You had Blizzard, and it's the perfect example because they're going through a lawsuit. You had Blizzard as the golden boy. They could do no wrong. Blizzard were the best company in the world. They made World of Warcraft and the Burning Crusade. They were great. They made StarCraft 2, masterpiece. They can do no wrong. And then they started slipping stuff in, Little by little, little by little, little by little. And look where we are now. They're being sued. And people will say, oh, that's because of the harassment and the you know, the cube crawls, and it's like, but that's one of their problems. That's just one of the bigger picture. You know, they also have done the loot boxes in Overwatch. They've also done all the other shit. It's a stacking issue. It's a domino effect. But everybody just let it happen. Then you got Bethesda. The guys that made Morrowind. Fantastic. The guys that made Fallout 3 wasn't the best, but then they got Obsidian to make New Vegas. Fantastic. They're amazing. They're great. Todd Howard, fantastic developer. So much passion. They can do no wrong. And then they started getting lazy. And the slope started. And then the game crashed. Just to show you how much they don't give a fuck. The game just crashes. Because it's not a stable game. It's not stable. It's not... It's just there as a storefront, which we'll get into. But, you know, Todd Howard, fantastic developer. Morrowind, best game. They can do no wrong. Oh, and there's the Tencent logo. They can do no wrong. It's so good. It's so amazing. And they start getting lazy. And then, like this, like Pokemon, like Blizzard, do you guys not have phones? Did the same shit. You know, they made Fallout Shelter. It's a little mobile game. It's got microtransactions. You can tell exactly where Bethesda's going. You can tell exactly what is happening. Just buy the microtransactions in the phone game. It's just a phone game. Do you guys not have phones? Bethesda was already under scrutiny for the creation engine, but some people defended it. Then they start putting microtransactions in their mobile game, and everybody can see where it's going. People defend it. And then you get to Fallout 76, and people said, this is why we tried to stop it early. This is why, when something happens, you don't just let it happen. But people did. And look at Bethesda now. Liquidated, gone. They had to be bought by Microsoft, because Fallout 76 was so fucking shite that they just said, that's it, the money's dry, we've got to get bought out by Microsoft. And then you get to Nintendo, you get to this doing the same thing, you get to Pokemon Unite doing the exact same thing, where you can see the slippery slope. You know, Sword and Shield already was with the whole bring that in the National Dex thing, and the fact that it was just a DS game that was basically misled into thinking it was a Switch game. There's a lot to unpack there. You know, it's also due to the fact that the Pokemon Company wouldn't allow Game Freak to hire more staff, even though, like, it's a full-blown 3D environment over their little sprite-based work, and they are only 143 people, and they only have a year to make it. So I'm not knocking Game Freak, because, you know, they get what they're given. They don't really get a choice in the matter. But it's like, you know, there was already contentions with how lazy Sword and Shield had got for a full $60 game, and the fact of all the missing features, and bring back the National Dex and everything else. You know, there was a lot of contention already. There was a lot of Pokemon fans. No, Sword and Shield's great. It's fine. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Look at the rabbit. Look at the rabbit. The rabbit's good. Look at the rabbit. And you're like, but what about the shit? Don't care. Look at the rabbit. And then you get this. You get the natural progression. You get the natural evolution. People will eat anything up. People didn't give a shit about Sword and Shield. So now, you've got a Switch game, not a mobile game. No, it's not on phones, it's now on the Switch. You have a Switch game laden to the teeth with microtransactions, loot boxes, battle passes, 5 different currencies that we'll get into in a minute. You have all of it. Which, coincidentally, people pointed out over a year ago when the presentation released, saying that they were pairing up with Tencent. Given Tencent's history of what they do to games, Paladins, people knew exactly where this was going, and the Pokemon Company got complete and total shit for it, with everybody saying why Tencent, being that they are part of the Chinese Communist Party, having artillery dressed up as tanks rolling down the streets to replicate Tiananmen Square. Nice joke. And the presentation itself getting bombarded with dislikes, to the point where the Pokemon Company, to not look bad, kept deleting the video and re-uploading it to wipe the dislikes. A blatant attempt to quash the criticism, which nobody fucking fell for, so they kept disliking it, to the point where the Pokemon Company mysteriously made that presentation disappear. You go to their YouTube channel today and look, there's the 17th, and there's the release of Pokemon Unite. The 24th has mysteriously vanished. After all, out of sight, out of mind. If it's not there, it didn't happen. Don't think about it. Don't remember it. You don't need to remember the fact that it literally got 170,000 dislikes, which were constantly in flux, and the fact that we keep re-uploading it to try and remove those dislikes to censor the criticism. Don't think about that. It's deleted now. It's gone. Didn't happen. Total fiction. Fabrication. We made it up. Don't think about it. Amazing how within the space of a single year everybody has forgot about that, and now is just happy to accept what Tencent's doing. Is just happy to accept all the shit that you're about to see, all the microtransactions, all the loot boxes, all the selling the information to China, because Tencent literally works with the Chinese Communist Party, or whatever the CCP's called. Amazing. Absolutely amazing that people within the space of a year have been like, yeah, but it's a new Pokemon game. Oh, shut up, Spyro, it's Pokemon. It's doing the exact same thing as EA. It's probably doing worse shit than EA, because it's Tencent. It's doing the exact same shit as Paladins, for fuck's sake, with the loot boxes and the premium currency that is crystals, because it's always fucking crystals. It's doing the same shit, but it's Pokemon. That video never happened. Shh. Just enjoy it. And just don't think about what's going on in China. Shh. And I'll sit here and I'll say it's bad. You know, we'll go through it. I'll give you a side-by-side of that fucking loot box opening. But it's like, you'll sit there and you'll say it's bad. And you'll say it's wrong. And you'll say it's fucking abysmal. And people will say, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up and look at Pikachu. Look at Pikachu. It's Pikachu. Can't do no wrong. Look at Pikachu. Can't do no wrong. And everybody's enjoying it. Well, not everybody. You know, even some of the journalists are really struggling. Even like the ones that really usually shill for the big corporations are even really struggling to be like, oh well, you know, it's kind of pay to win. That's the pay to win items. We'll get into that in a minute because it's going to make us do a 5x5 tutorial. But you know, even the journos are like, it's pretty pay to win. So even they can't hide it. The ones that usually say nothing bad, even they can't hide it. But shut the fuck up, because it's a Pokemon game. It's just a Pokemon game. Shut up. Don't question it. Shut the fuck up. And then they get you. And I will not be surprised. You know, we already know Diamond and Pearl's done. It's just a remake of a DS game. I bet you in Generation 9, there's going to be microtransactions in Generation 9. Or Legend of Arceus. I don't know so much about Legend of Arceus, because they're allowed to get away with it. Pokemon Go, it's fine. It's a mobile game. It's laden to the teeth with microtransactions, but it's a mobile game. Let it pass. You've got this official Switch game, not a mobile game. Official Switch game. It's laden to the teeth with predatory practices. Shut the fuck up. It's Pokemon, and they'll get away with it. And then you just look, and you're just like, well, I tried, and I always try. You know, that's the issue though, because across the course of the talking to people, that's always the issue. You can try, but people don't care, And B, it's not their problem. Even though it is, because it's the franchise that they love, it's the franchise that they like, but they won't. But it's not their problem. It's just, yeah. And it's like across the course of making this is why I sound defeated. And I've got the perfect clip. I know I'm gonna get content ID'd by the BBC, but I don't care, because like across the course of making this video, across the course of like showing just how pay to win it is, by a lot of people just showing how pay to win it is, where you can spend $200 and go 49-0. Take it away, Moist Critical.
It's $40 for a fully upgraded item. It's only 3% though. Do you realize how huge of an impact that is? I hate doing this, but I really want to see how this goes. See, it's 40 for a full upgrade. I feel like this is just going to be busted. The most powerful Pokemon will be the legendary Mom's credit card. Feeling pretty good. Oh, these fucking kids are about to get outskilled so hard. Wait, it goes past level 20? Alright, we're riding her to the top. No, I need more money! Mom! Mom! This is for you, Reggie. This feels like it's just gonna be so unfair. These kids are gonna have no idea why they're just getting one shot. What a dumb fucking system, man. You can actually just buy an extremely huge advantage over people that don't play. That's crazy. There was so much copium in the chat saying there's no way they'd let you do that. That'd be such a dumb oversight. You can't do that, Charlie. You're stupid for thinking it's possible. Never give credit to Nintendo for anything. They're so fucking dumb. This is legitimately pay to win. I'm going to have one of the very first max level bans here. Everyone's gonna report you. It's not my fucking fault that Nintendo made a pay to win MOBA, which I cannot even believe exists. Well, I'm definitely going to climb to the #1 slot tonight. I will be global rank 1 in this game, all through credit card transactions. The worst part about this is having to do this where I can only go in batches of 50, so it takes a lot. Like, they need to think of the whales. Like, I imagine a lot of whales like me here are going to get really tired of doing this and just stop. Then they're actually going to play your game instead of pay for it. They need to think this through. I hope in the next patch they address this. That way you can just, like, lump spend all of your gems. How much money did you put in total? This makes $100. Come on, baby! I'm setting the speedrun world record for pay-to-win Pokemon! So, crit hit rate and crit hit damage. That's definitely what we want. And then Shell Bell is special attack and cooldown. Oh! Oh, he got so fucking lucky. Oh my god. If I had one more second. Watch out. There's a penis in the area and it's coming your way. Oh, god. Oh, flashed. Coward. Those crits. Oh, boy. Oh, mama. Oh, my god. Yeah, this makes a huge difference. Instant surrender, I don't blame them. They could feel the actual money pouring out of my character. They could literally see $100 bills leaving my character's paws every time I threw out an auto attack. Yep, pretty gross. 3 crits during that, I think. Oh god, kinda gross. Another crit. Yeah. Feeling real good. I'm ready to be signed to a professional esports team. As long as none of the other players are allowed to use money. They have to play legit. Oh. Oh! God, I feel bad. 1,000 damage! At level 6! God, this is the most pay-to-win game I've ever seen in my fucking life! One shot, sorry. I know you thought you had me, but you never had me. You never had your car. Doesn't matter if you win by an inch or a mile. That's what Dominic Toretto says, and then he talks about family. It's not the way I wanted to dash. Now I'm dead for it, probably. Huge crits, pay to win. Yep, pay to win, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Oh! Fucking melted. Poor guy. That was good. That was a full credit card swipe there. Looking good. Oh, sorry. Again, you just spawned too, I know. Ain't that just the worst? Who's next? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Oh my fucking god, I just feel gross. Yeah, I figured the surrender was coming. It was only a matter of win. I think I still managed to get into 20. Alright, very good, very good. Should drop 30 this game if they don't surrender, but I want them to surrender very soon. Thank God. Alright, quickest surrender I've ever seen. That was absolutely awful for them. That couldn't have gone worse for them under any circumstances. Jesus Christ. That was a literal speedrun. I managed to drop 17-0 in 3 minutes. 1 kill on that team. Okay, they finally surrendered after I dropped 40 fucking kills on them. I didn't die a single time. That was the most brutal game I have ever had to play. I just felt bad. Those were real war crimes. I dropped 49 kills. Oh my fucking god. Jesus Christ. I feel like I need to, like, write a handwritten apology to those kids. Is that a record? This is a ranked game. This is a ranked match. That has to be a record. 100 fucking %. Oh my god, why have I done this? I've never felt so evil. I knew picking Gengar with pay-to-win items was going to be a disaster. I knew this would happen. 49-0. I never even went back. I never once left bottom lane. Not even for a second. I kept pulling my whole dick out and putting it on their chin. Oh no. Oh god. What's the next Pokemon you want in Pokemon Unite? Me. I want me as a playable Pokemon. Yeah, 49 kills and 0 deaths. 4 assists as well. I need to pee and I need to, like, splash holy water on my face. Like, after that game, just give me 1 minute. I'll be right back. Holy shit. True. Only cost $250. Alright, that's how rumors start. I didn't spend $250, I spent $220.
Even by showing the evidence, people are like, yeah, but what? Nothing's gonna change. Like, I've had debates with people. You know, I have no ill will against them, obviously. But it's like, I've had debates with people, and they're just like, no, nothing's gonna change. You know, nothing's gonna happen. You're not gonna change the world. Nobody's gonna speak up. And it's like, change has happened. Change has happened with fucking these shitty loot boxes in the Netherlands, all of Europe, UK, Australia. They're banned. They've been removed from the fucking game. The same with GTA and its casino. In, I believe it was India, I'll put the article on screen, they had to remove it. Because it was wrong. Because it was illegal. Because they haven't got a proper fucking gambling license. But it's Pokemon. It's Pokemon. Don't say it, it's Pokemon. And it's like, no matter how hard you try, it's just another lesson of you know, people banging the drum on especially Pokemon. Again, if it's EA, which we'll move into the loot boxes momentarily. I'm just going to skip the rest of this. It's a League of Legends battle. You've seen a League of Legends battle, you know how they go. But it's like, when you see the loot boxes, when you see the animations, the exact same animations of the thing, like, you know, flashing a bit before it explodes and sparkles and you get your fucking prize, even though it's the exact same animations, even though it's the same stuff, it's a little kid's game. Spyro, and this is one that I've got. Again, they know who they are, and I have no ill will towards you, but it's one of the many excuses I've got. Spyro, you just hate everything with microtransactions. No, I don't. I hate when people try and fucking hurt other people, which is what the Pokemon Company and Tencent are doing with the gambling boxes aimed at children that are susceptible, that are very malleable. It hurts them. But it doesn't matter, because again, it's Pokemon. And I want to keep reiterating that. Because every defense, everything I have tried to do across the course of the couple of days, week that this has been out, every typical excuse, the loot boxes, the battle pass, it's just cosmetic. Oh, so okay, well here we go. Let's change. Let's just do this. This is Pokemon Unite. Spyro, what's this shit? What do you mean, what's this shit? This is Pokemon Unite. Why have you added some shitty filters? The game looks like garbage. What do you mean it looks like garbage? It's just cosmetic. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's just cosmetic. Because that excuse, again, it's not an excuse. Just because those pants are just cosmetic, they're not designed for you. You're not the target. Somebody else is. And if they ever find a way to get you, they'll get you. They will. Just because this doesn't get you, you're not the target yet. They'll find a way. And they'll get you. But you know, again, it's just cosmetic. Thank you, Jim. Thank you. Anyway, let's skip this shit. Fucking crappy League of Legends. I mean, League of Legends. Let me be clear. MOBAs are very engaging if you have the time and the patience to do them. I think that Dota is better than League of Legends. I'll leave the battle running just a little bit longer. I actually do think Dota is better than League of Legends personally. I mean, League of Legends obviously has that toxic fanbase, or the connotation of that toxic fanbase, which I have witnessed firsthand, and Dota does just have a little bit more of a chill audience, and that's why some of the times on Twitch you get a debate between which one's on top, be it Dota or League of Legends. But you know, I have no problem with a MOBA, but again, it's not a MOBA. It's not a game. It's a storefront. It's always a storefront where you've got all of the shit. You've got all of the stores that have the 5 currencies. Oh look, there's the Aeon coins. Fucking worthless they are. Absolutely worthless. We'll get into that right now. So, you know, once bootleg Lucio here is done talking, we'll be able to see him saying, oh, you can get 1, which just shows that all these people that have got them all, they bought them. You know they did. But let's just select Charizard. I like Charizard. He's good. I didn't get Cinderace. You don't get the ones that you want. You don't get Greninja. You don't get the good ones. You just get this. You just get the basics. But anyway, Charizard, get out of here. So, as we can see, we've got a bunch of garbage. It's oh hey, you've got a battle pass. There's the first battle pass. The first battle pass that's time limited. It's just cosmetic. It's just cosmetic. Well, you got your first battle pass, which, you know, you get 1 free Pokemon, and then you get a second one. If you get it to 5, you won't get it to 5, and then you just go all the way up, and it'll be the same thing over and over again. You'll see these coins. So let's just get a PNG of those. That's your first currency. These coins are used to upgrade pay-to-win items. You get your tickets. There's the second currency. Just put that on the screen. You've got your hexagonal coins. There's your third currency. You put that on the screen. And I don't think you get any in this battle pass, but there are also black tickets for special items as your fourth currency. And then of course you'll have gems just for the other one. I'll just overlay it right now. You've got the other battle pass right here. This is your other battle pass. You've got your dailies. Just flick back off for a second. There was your daily rewards. But yeah, you've got another battle pass, 2 battle passes, time limited of course, got to pay for it of course, and if you do not complete the battle pass as per standard industry practice, you do not get the full rewards. And then you get to the other part, you get to this, where you buy the Pokemon, and it costs 8,000 coins to 10,000 coins, or a couple of gems, because it's always fucking gems. Every game it's fucking gems. Harry Potter, it's gems. Paladins, it's crystals. This game, it's gems. Dungeon Keeper Mobile, it's gems. Be fucking original! Why don't you say it's Master Balls? Because Master Balls would actually fit too much within the Pokemon universe. You need to be as corporate as possible and make sure that all your whales, all those people that you're going to manipulate, know that what they're buying is the proper currency. Because again, the other currencies do not matter. As you saw from that shop where the Pokemon were, there is something that you will notice when you go into the arena. That's this image. You can only get a maximum of 2,000 coins per week. Per week. Like Blizzard with Hearthstone, where they've got a hard cap on the gold that you can get per week. That's the evidence right there. Blizzard has got a cap. Blizzard, the people that are being sued, have got a cap. This has got a cap. Pokemon's different. Shut the fuck up. Pokemon's different. Even though it's the same. Even though you can directly point to a visual. Not edited, not scripted, you can point to a visual in their game, their terms of service, that they've got a limit, like the guys that are being sued because they've made shit and then went on and harassed people. No, it's different, it's totally different. Here's all the costumes. You can only buy them with crystals, of course, which is real world money. Can't earn those, but that's neither here nor there. You know, skins, nowadays it's kind of obvious that skins are going to be the premium currency. I mean, they're not even that good. You put Gardevoir in a fucking hat. The Greninja one's alright, admittedly. And there's the black tickets. There's the 5th currency. That's the one that I was not seeing in the first battle pass. There's the black tickets. 5 currencies. 5 of them. 4 of them mean nothing. Because the coins, going back to that, the coins capped at 2,000 per week. If we just take off what I've got, let's just take off that 300 just to round it up, say I've got 2,000. That means if I wanted Cinderace at 8,000, that would be 3 weeks worth of grind, or just pay the money. Also, here is the pay to win items. These items can be upgraded, and you know, Moist Critical, take it away.
Feeling pretty good. Oh, these fucking kids are about to get outskilled so hard. Wait, it goes past level 20? Alright, we're riding her to the top. No, I need more money! Mom! Mom! This is for you, Reggie. Okay, they finally surrendered after I dropped 40 fucking kills on them. I didn't die a single time. That was the most brutal game I have ever had to play. I just felt bad. Those were real war crimes. I dropped 49 kills. Oh my fucking god. Jesus Christ. I feel like I need to, like, write a handwritten apology to those kids. Is that a record? This is a ranked game. This is a ranked match.
Push it to the limit. Oh, it's disgusting. It's disgusting. But it's not pay to win. It's not pay to win. Been told that. But yeah, so that's Pokemon. That's Pokemon. This is Unite. And again, it's... Oh, and sorry, and here's the loot boxes. Just while we're going through the store, because you'll see all the battle pass and shit. Just while we're going through the store, here's the loot box. Let's watch the loot box open. Let's compare that loot box to another thing that's fucking opening. Wow, it's the exact same thing. What's that? People are calling that gambling?
Ah, easy for everyone.
Here we go, man.
Not gonna look. Not gonna look.
You cheap bastard!
That wasn't very everyone, but here you go.
But then I get told that I am a fucking asshole because it's Pokemon and it's not gambling? Like, how can you separate these? Because I had, you know, again, like, I've had the arguments. And it's like, the one that I had last night. Look at the two. They're the same. Both of them spin around and go bang and they give you the prize. And they have the same manipulative way of doing it. It's different. The FIFA Ultimate Team packs, these fucking packs, they obfuscate their rewards. You can see the rewards that you're getting from Pokemon. You can see the rewards that you're getting from EA. You can see that you can get fucking Lionel Messi in the box. They're not hiding that. They're just hiding the % chance to roll him, as is Pokemon. It's the same. Both are obfuscating the rewards. But it's Pokemon, it's different. And then you get to the final argument. Even if you're like on top, even if you're winning, even if like you can make people be like, hey, it's the same thing. Doesn't matter. You're one person, even though we're not, even though a lot of the industry speaks up, even though a lot of people got together and made such a big stink and didn't buy loot boxes and made such a big stink that legal got involved and they've been banned across the world. Even though this whole, oh, it doesn't matter thing matters, because it clearly shows that it works. Yes, does it not work all the time? No, all the time it doesn't. Half the time it doesn't work. But when it does, it does. And you never know till you try. But you've got people that are like, oh, well, you're not going to change these people. You're not going to change these industries. You're not going to make a difference. You're not going to fucking take down these companies. Even though right now we are watching the complete and total collapse of Activision Blizzard and several other AAA companies in the firing line. Because everybody talked, everybody said about their shitty business practices, everybody said about the abuse and the suicide and everything else that's gone on within this industry. And people think it's new. It's not new. Do you remember when Anthem come out years ago and there was a guy wanting to jump off the fucking office building? Do you remember all those horror stories? This is not new. And it's happening in every place, including Pokemon. But you're not going to change the world, even though, again, where do you think these lawsuits come from? Where do you think all this shit comes from? It comes from people talking and people making a difference. People saying that there is something bad. But it's Pokemon. And, you know, it's another lesson in Spyro's Futility, where you can upgrade shit, you can do pay-to-win shit. There's loot boxes. People will tell you it's not. People will tell you that you're wrong. And no matter how much you can see the problem, no matter how much you try and show that by Generation 9, there'll be microtransactions in Generation 9. It'll be $60 with microtransactions in Generation 9. And people will say, how did we get here? That's wrong, that's shitty. It's because you let this shit get away with it. You let them get away with it, so now it's fine to do. And, you know, I leave you with this, because this is just how I feel every time I do one of these. Every time I have one of these things about the industry being shit and people being like, oh, but nothing's gonna happen. Shut up, it's just Pokemon. It's not bad. You can earn everything in game, even though, like, yes, you can technically earn everything in FIFA. It's just time manipulation versus spending, and, you know, you've got Toro Fjernstrom, Hook Habit Hobby, where they literally don't hide it. It's out in the open. They show you how you can manipulate people from a time investment versus a grind standpoint.
It's a model for how people progress in a game. The hook is what gets you into the game to try out a free-to-play game. Then you build it into a habit that you play multiple sessions every day. And then at the end, it's the hobby phase where people see it as one of their main hobbies, and they put lots of time and resources into it. Now, if we look at this from a monetization perspective, the hook is where you put up an icebreaker. You want to give a really, really good deal, something that's a no-brainer. You would be crazy to turn it down as a player. The reason to give a really good deal up front is by making people spend up front, they are also emotionally committing to your game, their retention will go up. And the first spend is, it breaks the ice, then they think of themselves as spenders in the game. It's okay for me to spend in the game. Lots of people otherwise have this wall up, I will never pay for a mobile game. So you need to break the wall first. The habit is like the main meat of the game. This is where you sell the faster progress,
Oh, these fucking kids are about to get outskilled so hard. Wait, it goes past level 20? Alright, we're riding her to the top. No, I need more money! Mom! Mom! This is for you, Reggie. This feels like it's just gonna be so unfair. These kids are gonna have no idea why they're just getting one shot. What a dumb fucking system. Instant surrender, I don't blame them. They could feel the actual money pouring out of my character. They could literally see $100 bills leaving my character's paws every time I threw out an auto attack.
So let's go down into some of these more tricks. Gachas. Who hasn't heard of gachas? Excellent. Most of you have. So gachas, they're named after gachapon, these Japanese machines, which are sort of slot machines that give you collectible stuff. On random, you get collectible stuff. But it's really the same mechanic that we have had in Western markets for collectible playing cards like Magic the Gathering for ages. You cannot, no matter how much you spend, you cannot directly get the card you want. You have to, over and over again, pay to get a bunch of random cards and hope that the thing you wanted is in there. Or then you like trade them somehow if there's what wasn't what you hoped for. These are great for again, both monetization and retention, because people like the lottery part of it. If you want, look up Skinner Box to know why. It's really a lot more exciting, and you get more content because people cannot immediately progress to the stuff they want. They have to keep trying a few times, so it really takes like 5 times as long to get the collection that they need compared to just progressing and collecting soft currency and buying it straight off.
By making the grind so irredeemable that eventually they will try and get people to break and spend money with icebreakers and anchor points. It's not hidden, but it's Pokemon, and everybody is just fine with it. And every time I get this, so I'll leave you with this, because this is like, I'll bang my drum, I'll sit there and I'll bang my drum every time this happens. I will beat that dead horse because it's right to try and, you know, and again, one other one I've had, people that are addicted, they're idiots. They shouldn't be playing this. It's not how addiction works. Like, it's not how addiction works. It's not how you destroy, like, I'm not going to get into it, but I've known somebody that's had a gambling addiction, and I've watched them get into debt. You know, they're recovering, because they don't want that. Nobody fucking wants that. It's a horrible fucking thing. And they're trying to get better. And they are on the road to recovery. But I've had them to the point where they were so fucking depressed, so fucking done, because of all the debt that they accrued, which they're slowly paying off. They are on the road to recovery. That at one point, they had that fucking gun in their mouth, and they were pulling that trigger. They could do it. And they were gonna do it. Because there's no escape. There's no way out. There's no fun, happy smile. Once you're in that hole, it's nearly impossible to escape from that hole. Luckily, they had people that helped them. They had people there to protect them from these people. From the monsters.
I tried to talk. I want you to remember that. I tried to reach out. I tried to understand you, but I think that you understand us perfectly. I think that you just don't care. And I don't know whether you're here to invade, infiltrate, or just replace us. I don't suppose it really matters now. You are monsters! That is the role you seem determined to play, so it seems that I must play mine. The man that stops the monsters. I'm sending you back to your own dimension. Who knows? Some of you may even survive the trip. And if you do, remember this. You are not welcome here. This plane is protected. I am the doctor. And I name you the Boneless.
Yeah, you know what? Those people are stupid. It doesn't matter if they're stupid. Yes, is it stupid? Yes, and some people can't help it, and some people can't switch it off, and it happens. Because that's their mental state. Because that's the way that they've been conditioned. Because across this entire generation, across this entire industry, that's the way they've been conditioned. And their mind has been programmed to buy microtransactions, to accept it as normal. To accept it as fine. It doesn't matter how much it hurts people. It's normal. So when I sit here banging this drum, it's not because I want to beat somebody. It's not because I want to fucking say, oh, look at the mean man. It's because it's hurting people. It's because there are actual people that get into debt. There are actual people that have these problems. And what doesn't help is all of these assholes and evil people just standing behind them saying, go on, do another spin. Do another spin. Especially, again, in a children's game. Designed for children. To manipulate children. To program children to think that this is normal. And when they grow up, they'll just think it's normal. They'll just think it's normal to open loot boxes and to be addicted gamblers. Because the evil people, all the evil people, they program them that way. So no, I'm not here to bang the drum. I'm not here to fucking do that. I bang this drum. I beat this horse. Not because it works. Half the time it won't. I understand that half the time it won't. I do it because it's kind. Because it's the right thing to do. To try and stop the assholes from fucking hurting people.
Winning? Is that what you think it's about? I'm not trying to win. I'm not doing this because I want to beat someone, or because I hate someone, or because I want to blame someone. It's not because it's fun. God knows it's not because it's easy. It's not even because it works, because it hardly ever does. I do what I do because it's right. Because it's decent. And above all, it's kind. It's just that. Just kind. If I run away today, good people will die. If I stand and fight, some of them might live. Maybe not many, maybe not for long. Hey, you know, maybe there's no point in any of this at all. But it's the best I can do. So I'm going to do it. And I will stand here doing it till it kills me. You're going to die too. Someday. What would that be if you thought about it? What would you die for? Who I am. It's where I stand, where I stand. It's where I fall. Stand with me. These people are terrified. Maybe we can help. A little. Why not? Just to the end. Just be kind.
See this face? Take a good, long look at it. This is the face that didn't listen to a word you just said.